we have to leave and keep sailing.
The holding is pretty rubbish. We dropped anchor 2 or 3 times.
Well, look at that, it's paradise.
Yeah, it's pretty magnificent.
Good morning, everyone. So we just left. Oula! I almost fell. We just left Gaios. We spent 3 nights over there. Gaios was really nice little town. The town quay was good, really good. We had so much fun watching all the boats coming in and out. Today we have to leave and keep sailing. So we are going south of Paxos Island, in a small bay called Meganisi.
No. Monganisi.
Monganisi.
We've got to see if we've got space to anchor there though, because I have a feeling it's going to be pretty tricky.
Yeah.
Mainly because where we stayed in Gaios here on the town quay, it was crazy busy last night.
Yeah.
And this morning everyone left. We were actually the last boat to leave because we had to upload an episode. It was, I'm just a little bit concerned that everyone's gone to this bloody anchorage. But as we look out, there's a lot of boats on the horizon in different directions. So hopefully everyone's just spread out into 4 different corners. So
the big question is going to be met more with the anchor in a bay with, how do you say, shoreline?
So yeah, we're going to try long lining for the first time.
Right.
Let's see if we've got the space to do it. But that Gaios town quay, I think it's built our courage a little bit to go into slightly shallower water than usual. So let's see. And it's funny, you know, as we were chatting with so many people in Gaios, other sailors, they were saying how relaxed they were about grounding their boat, and that that took me by surprise. We haven't done it so far, and they say there are 2 types of sailors, those who ground their boat and those who lie. Well, I can say with confidence we haven't yet. I'd like to avoid it, but it seems like it's inevitable from the stories. But we're just taking our time with everything, going safely and slowly, and
slowly is security. I think we're really cautious, and that's why nothing happened yet. Yeah. It's like, what, 40 minutes to go to that bay?
It says ETA 12:16 to the waypoint, and it's 12:04, so we should
10
be there
minutes. Okay.
very soon.
Great. So we'll have a relaxing afternoon in that bay. All right, see you there.
Then Laura and I got into a bit of a debate about who would be expected to swim the lines to shore once we reach the anchorage. So it depends. If we drop anchor and reverse in the right direction, and we can just keep it just over neutral in reverse, just enough to put tension on the anchor and we're well positioned, then I can. But if the wind changes, you've got to control the boat.
Okay, I'll go for sure.
So we've just stopped and had a bit of lunch here at Monganisi, and frankly the holding is pretty rubbish. We dropped anchor 2 or 3 times now, and under pressure of anything over 1500 revs the anchor starts to drag. So I think what we're going to do is head over to another island, to Antipaxos, just south of where we are here, and they've got a bunch of anchorages there. Let's give them a shot and see if we can find any more success there.
Alright, so we just arrived in Antipexos and we anchored like what, 10 minutes ago. It was super easy compared to the previous anchorage.
What did you say? We spent an hour and a half trying to get decent holding in Monganisi. Here, the anchor bit first time around. We let out what? We've got 25 meters out in about 6 meters of water. There's a lot of boats around, but it's normal. It's a beautiful spot. Our anchoring technique brings us up to 2,500 revs in reverse, in going astern. And this mantis, she loves sand. The mantis anchor held very, very nicely at 2,500 revs.
I still can't find a good reason why it didn't help in Monganisi.
Why it didn't hold?
Yeah, it didn't hold, and it was mud and seaweed, like very small, tiny seaweed. So
I think it was the composition of the mud as well. Like, we've had great holding in mud before, so think about Porto Paolo, think about Siracusa.
Yeah. It was only mud though.
But it's different. Maybe it's a different kind of mud. Maybe that was more solid, whereas Monganisi, it's a bit less solid.
Soft,
yeah, it's a bit more soft. Maybe it's just not great holding. But here, yeah.
Oh, here. Well, look at that, it's paradise.
Yeah, it's pretty magnificent. It's a bit windy, and
there's a bit of swell.
There's definitely more swell here than in Monganisi.
But
however, it is breathtakingly beautiful. The water is the most beautiful sapphire color. It's like, imagine swimming in a bottle of Bombay Sapphire gin.
Yeah.
Now
Don't promote alcohol on our channel. Drink with
moderation.
Moderation, guys. Let's enjoy this place then.
Yeah. Let's dive on the anchor, shall we?
Yeah, you do that.
Oh, come on, you can do it.
But it's so cool, isn't it?
You haven't swum all year.
I know, but I can't see anybody in the water,
I
so
see 2 people down there, I'm sure.
let's see. You go first and maybe I'll follow.
Ali, let's go.
No way, I don't know. Good morning, people. So we are on land this morning. We just want to explore a bit around before leaving in the afternoon or late in the morning.
So we've spent the night here in Vetumi Bay on the island of Antipexos. Beautiful place, but a little bit rolly. Like Laure said, we're spending a bit of time this morning on land, having a bit of an explore before we head over to the mainland of Greece. And then down to Preveza eventually. But for now, exploring. Vetumi is a secluded Caribbean-like beach on the eastern side of Antipexos. With a single taverna on the beach, land traffic is pretty limited. There are a couple of nice hiking trails close by, but time was of the essence, so we kept within eyeball distance of Talia before heading back.
After visiting the bay, we decided to weigh anchor and make a short 15-mile trip to the mainland to check out an anchorage seldom spoken of, Two Rocks Bay. A lot of sailors will stick to the islands when cruising Greece. We're hoping that this anchorage will be as nice as the rumours mention and slightly quieter than the bays that we've seen in Paxos and Antipaxos.
What is up, guys? So here we are in Two Rocks Bay, because there are two rocks protruding from the bay about 200 meters from where we are right now. This place is a massive difference from where we were yesterday in Voutoumi. Now, Voutoumi Bay in Antipaxos, it is so beautiful. The water is so crystal clear and just a beautiful color, but we got quite a bit of swell in there yesterday, and here where we are in Two Rocks Bay, it's just Talia and a beautiful little beach here with a handful of families there just chilling out and kicking back on the sand. We are in 4.5 meters and feeling just fine. We've just reset the anchor because there were a couple of charter boats in here earlier and it was kind of restricting where we could actually anchor, and now that they've left for the day, we've re-anchored in, what did I say, 4.5 meters with 30 meters of chain out, so that's more than we could possibly need. But like that, we should hopefully be able to sleep a bit better tonight.
Good morning, everyone! Guess what? I'm not the only one on the dinghy. What is that? Oh well. Let's go exploring.
I think this rock formation looks like a face if you look now.
Yeah, I saw exactly the same thing.
At the right angle.
Yeah, I know.
Laure and I were blown away by Two Rock Bay. With zero swell, crystal clear water, fascinating rock formations, and sharing the nights with just Talia and the stars, this has become a pretty special spot for us. So much so that after a bit of discussion, we decided that this is actually our favourite anchorage on our journey so far.
What's happening, guys? It's 10 to 5 and I'm now faced with the biggest decision of the day. Which beach do we go to have the barbecue on? Is it this stone beach with nobody on it, or should we go to this one over here, which is the sandy beach with a handful of families on it?
We opted for the sandy beach and set up camp for dinner. There really can be no better way to end the perfect day in the perfect anchorage.
Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you hit subscribe if you're new here, and if you like what you see, give us a thumbs up. See you next Thursday. Cheers, legends.
Did you enjoy your dinner?
It's very, very pleasant. I highly recommend barbecues on the beach.
Why that?
Why? Look around. The view is incredible. The water is very calm. I think we're going to sleep well tonight.
Oh, I hope so.
I doubt
Especially
it.
for you.
I doubt it, but you know, it's good to live in hope.
Oh. And that was all last night here in Two Rocks Bay. Pretty nice.